Hello everyone, today we'll take a look at the best coffee machines in the market for 2023. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I'll try to help you find the right one for your needs. To see the most up-to-date prices and find out more information about these coffee machine, you can check out the links in the description below. Let's get started. Number 1. Nespresso Vertuo. Next, the best coffee maker, barista-style coffee at home. If you need an effortless way to make your morning brew, then the Nespresso Vertuo next is the coffee maker for you. The best single-serve pod coffee maker we've tested. It couldn't be any easier to use. You simply place a capsule inside and press a button while the Nespresso takes care of the rest. On test, the Nespresso Vertuo next created smooth coffee with a thick cream on top that reformed even after we stirred in some sugar. It can create 5 different size drinks, and because this machine uses pods, cleaning up takes seconds too. However, the pods can work out more expensive than buying ground coffee, and if you're a fan of lattes and cappuccinos, the Nespresso Vertuo next won't be able to froth milk, but you can purchase a separate milk frother from the brand if you're sold on the rest of the Vertuo next features. Reasons to buy: mesh-free, easy to use, can create 5 different size drinks. Reasons to avoid: pods are expensive, you can't froth milk with it. Number 2. DeLonghi Dinamica Plus ECM 370. If you're looking for the best bean-to-cup coffee maker, then this is it. From grinding beans to frothing milk, the DeLonghi Dinamica Plus is a top choice of coffee maker for creating a completely automated cup of coffee. Simple to use, the color touch display walks you through every step of choosing and customizing your coffee, from the grind level, strength, and quantity to the froth level of milk and temperature. Although this does mean it will take some experimentation to achieve the perfect drink for you. On test, the coffee maker produced an intense smooth coffee with a thick creamer every time, while the automatic milk frother ensured the bubbles were thick, velvety, and remained stable. However, it's a bulky appliance, which takes up plenty of room on a kitchen countertop. And compared to espresso and single-serve coffee makers, it's expensive too. Reasons to buy: all drink recipes can be personalized, automatic milk frothing, simple interface with an app for additional control. Reasons to avoid: takes up lots of space, requires experimentation to create your perfect coffee recipe. Number 3. Sage, the Barista Express Impress. This bean-to-cup machine has a terrible name, but makes amazing coffee. If you're looking for a fast, no-fuss caffeine jolt, then this one's definitely for coffee connoisseurs, promising to use the perfect quantity of ground beans, the perfect temperature, the perfect water pressure, and the perfect microphone to make the perfect coffee. Although Sage products are branded Breville for the US market, this coffee machine is currently unavailable in the US. The Barista Express Impress uses 18 to 20 to freshly ground beans to create its rich and creamy espressos, which also make the perfect base for intense flat whites and creamy cappuccinos. It's similar to a commercial espresso machine, so it's a bit more complicated than a standard bean-to-cup model, but that's a huge part of the appeal. Creating decent tasting coffee in the way a professional barista would takes time, but we've found that the ceremonial approach to using this machine, whereby you need to tamp and dose correctly, made the process of making coffee almost as enjoyable to drinking it. If you enjoy the process of making coffee, this machine will not disappoint. It has everything you need to enjoy specialty coffee at home. Reasons to buy: integrated Berg grinder with 35 grind settings. Fun to make barista-style coffee at home, beautifully designed. Reasons to avoid: large on the worktop, no option for ground coffee or pods. Water tank isn't as large as we'd like. Number 4. Smeg drip filter coffee machine. Prefer filter coffee? No problem. This is a fab option if you're a fan of drip coffee. Then the Smeg drip filter coffee machine is one of the best we've tested. It can make several cups of coffee in one go, and it'll keep coffee warm for 40 minutes too. So on those extra sleepy mornings, you can keep coming back for more. For the ultimate convenience, you can set the timer on this machine and it'll start brewing your coffee before you even get out of bed. And we think waking up to the smell of fresh coffee is perfection. You can even brew your coffee in the morning, and you can even brew your coffee in the morning, and you can even brew your coffee in the evening. It's finished in Smeg's signature retro style and available in a wide range of colors. To on test, it made a smooth cup of coffee and was easy to use, plus with a 2 and 4 cup option. You don't always have to make a full carafe, however. we found the Smeg drip filter coffee machine's interface steamed up quite a bit, and the Coffeemaker takes up a lot of space on the countertop too. Our home's editor Jennifer Oxian has also reviewed it. I'm a big fan of this coffee machine. I've tried the Smeg coffee machine and have found it hard to beat. It looks fab, makes a lovely coffee, and is easy to use. What more can you expect from an Italian home appliance brand? Reasons to buy: makes large quantities of coffee, keeps coffee hot for 40 minutes, timer can delay brewing process. Reasons to avoid: takes up a lot of counter space, interface steams up. Number 5. Cuisinart DGB650BC Grind-and-Brew Auto, a mid-range coffee maker which will grind whole beans or use pre-ground coffee. Can't decide whether to grind your own beans or load up with your favorite pre-ground coffee? The Cuisinart Grind-and-Brew Auto will do either for you, which is one of the many reasons why we like it. It has a thermal carafe with an ample 10-cup capacity, which promises more than your average model. The Coffeemaker is also fully programmable, meaning that you can set it up at bedtime to deliver a fresh cup of coffee for when you wake up. During testing, we found it simple to use and set up. The thermal carafe kept coffee hot, but the 10-cup capacity was only enough to fill 5 decent-sized mugs. We also had to play around with the quantity of coffee to get the flavor we were looking for. But overall, the Cuisinart stays hot for hours, simple to operate, can take ground coffee or whole beans.